What's up, everybody? This is like recording number 3 or 4 on this video. I just want to get done, but I'm gonna still go through it, explain everything to you guys as we are giving this intro. I'm gonna reset all these things. My X rack. So let's go to it. So now, what I have here, this is a volume. This is a vocal rack. All right, so I have a chain. I have an empty chain, just have more control. Set at 0. If I had it at infinite, it would be no sound with the volume on and on. That's on, off. All right. All right, so once we go through this process, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to make this vocal sound a little bit better with these effects. Right now I have a saturator, so the process is I'm going to add saturation. Okay, I don't want to make it louder and think it sounds better. You want to actually kind of volume match it. So you like on and off. Make sure that you didn't change the volume with the effect. Now I'm going to turn it off. Alright, volume no change. Sounds good. Move it on. Alright, convolution reverb. So this is kind of neat. You select the type. You could select where the reverb is happening. You can adjust the EQ range of where the reverb is most affecting the sound. So have it 100% wet because you got control with it over here, right? You can adjust the amount of decibels you're putting into the effect. That sounds good already. Yep. All right, multi-band dynamics. This is a complex compressor. I even don't really understand the full thing of this. So I will read to you what I research here. So basically, this is a traditional compressor or limiter that affects the entire audio frequency. The multiband dynamics processor divides the signal into several frequency bands. This way you can process each band separately, giving you a much more control of the dynamics and tonal balance of the mix. All right. So applications, you can use this on mastering to balance the tonal and dynamic range of the full mix, making it sound cohesive. Mixing to give control of the problematic frequencies like the guessing and vocals. Like, if we had to do that, we could actually use this effect to help us with that. Also, something else, we're going to use the gate as well. That also, you can use that for that, for de-essing on the vocals. And also used for sound design. So let's just turn it on and see what happens. I kind of like it. All right, we're gonna keep it like that. All right, we pretty much put a compressor on. I'm not even gonna mess with this. It's EQ. And the EQ 8. All right, so with it off, you actually can't. See, now you can see where the frequency is, right? Inside the EQ8. However, we're not affecting the sound right now because we have it on the infinite, right? We haven't introduced this EQ8 into this effects rack. So, with that being said, let's put it at 0. Now you can see that the sound just got really tighter. Right? And if I were to move this in, but with what I've experienced, I kind of want the full spectrum, full sound of the vocal. It's not like a bass or a sub bass or a lead. We're trying to like tighten our frequencies to where we can get like a cleaner mix. Like this is our vocal, and I think it sounds better with it full, with it off. Right? So all right, we're just gonna keep it off. All right. And now our gate is basically, it's also called as a noise gate. It's an audio processing tool used to control volume and audio signal. It operates by setting a threshold level. Sound that exceeds this threshold are allowed to pass through, while sounds that fall below this are significantly reduced or completely silent. Gates are incredibly versatile and can be used on various purposes like noise reduction, tightening up drums, creative effects, or side chaining. Gate, like I did in my prior video, I don't use this for side chaining, this gate. I use it mainly just for noise reduction. If you have like want to eliminate a breath sound, or want to tighten up or clean up vocal tracks, use this gate. Also, kind of interesting, tightening up drums, right? You can tighten up drums by gating individual drum mics, which we aren't even get involved with that stuff. That's I shouldn't be talking about that anyways. So I'm just gonna leave the gate off. All right. Now we got all of our effects on here, right? So what we're looking at when we have it on, it's louder with everything on. So let's drop this whole sound with the utility. Minus 3 dB. All right, I'm happy about that. So we use the utility to try to match the original sound volume of without any effects, to try to get get situated of if the effects did anything that we didn't want it to do. So that is how is we put some effects on our vocals, some ideas for you guys, and also on the effects rack. So speaking of effects rack, you can add effects rack just like this, and then drop all your effects in there, right? And then you can right click, rename, see here, edit info and text, right? And then, well, that didn't quite work out, did it? You should be able to edit info. We should be able to name it whatever you want. It's kind of like what I've here, vocal sound effects rack. And then you can save it, this little save button, and then you can have it in your library, and whenever you have a vocal, you can just load up this rack that you know that you want all these effects in, and it's all there for you. So guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you give it a thumbs up if it helped you, and you know, follow me if you want. I don't really care. But anyways, guys, you guys have a great rest of your week, day, whatever it is, and I hope you guys found this info informative. But until next time, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace. Oh.